Hey T Squad, it's me Keisha, and I'm here with a new behind the scenes tea video on the Braxtons. Now y'all know this past week's episode was explosive because production revealed and showcased finally how fake Towanda is and how manipulative she is when it comes to trying to make Tamar look like a villain. I did a whole review episode on it where I gave my thoughts. Thank you guys for tuning in and showing out on the viewership for that video. If you have not seen last week's recap of the episode, I will link it at the end of this video. But since that episode aired, all day today, since the wee hours of the morning, Tamar has been reposting content creators recaps of the show and their thoughts on the sisters and everything, and she's been giving her own commentary in her captions on Instagram, baby, she ain't holding back with what she is reposting. Check out every post that she has made today because baby, the shade and the facts are real.
I don't know about that last part. Okay, hold on. Let me get the first part. Okay, they did not like Tracy because she didn't dislike the father. Period. Okay, so let's not even say Tracy did not at one point dislike the father, because let's give Mr. Braxton his shit, because we tend to like give Evelyn Braxton her things off of the guise of she can't move on. He was the head pastor at their church, was having an affair with someone that was Evelyn's friend for 10 years. The church said, reveal the affair or step down. The nigga chose to step down. Y'all get a divorce. They tried marriage counseling. Remember Evelyn said when she said he laid low, he sped a bride? He said, you cried at the counseling and said you didn't want to let the woman go. Crying at a counseling session in front of your wife that you don't want to let your mistress go, that's also her friend.
Girl, diabolical.
Then Evelyn divorces him and you married this bitch 30 days. 30 days. Jesus Christ. And so I feel like because Tracy was still in Maryland, everybody else went up to Hollywood. Tracy has a family. Tracy wants her family to be a part of. She wants her child to have a relationship with her grandfather. And Michael Braxton made it very, very clear, if you don't accept my wife and my decision, you don't have me in your life, which is disgusting. And it is the biggest root of all of those women problems. And so I do feel like because she was able to forgive for her purposes, because she was able to have a family first. So Tracy at 19, 20 had to think as a mother first. I want my child to have a grandfather. Everybody else had to think singularly as women, just by themselves without having a family. And so I do feel like not because Tracy didn't not like him, she had to forgive him first, just because of the position that she was in at the time. Now, they don't like Tamar because of the success of marriage. Now you know you don't believe that, girl. You know ain't nobody jealous of no damn bitch. Once again, so seriously, let's pull back the layers of jealousy. Not I done did this like this is some hell, but you can be jealous of the result of how something came to be, not exactly what you had to do or who you had to be or who you had to be with in order to get that, right? I believe that at certain points, all of them have been jealous of each other's success, including Toni. They love to say, oh no, we was never jealous of Toni. Toni just went on and was on Boomerang and sold records and we was just fine. Y'all lying.
I agree. Now, I don't agree with the part about them not being jealous that she married Vince. Not Vince himself, but what Vince had to offer. Most definitely, Towanda and maybe even Trina and Tracy felt some type of way about that because her life got upgraded. Her life significantly got upgraded. She was up there on the same level as Toni. So your oldest sister and your youngest sister are the ones that are popping financially. Yeah, they felt some type of way about that. Now, Tamar captioned this, so I have been asked to promote. I don't know how to do that without speaking and further hurting and offending everyone. So I'll post and let y'all speak until I gather the strength for my own real story time. I don't know who this is, but she ate us all up and told the truth and a recap of season 2 of hashtag the Braxtons on WeTV. Baby, the shade is real. The shade is real. She said, y'all want me to promote? Okay, let's promote. Y'all want to play kid games? Let's play. Now let's go to the next one, child.
Is some of y'all refuse to accept this, but the issue between the Braxton sisters existed long before any of you all knew who they were outside of Toni Braxton. Their issue started long before the Braxton family values, long before they were ever on television, long before any of you all were able to interject your opinions on who you think the real villain is and woot to woot to woot. Their issues stemmed way back from when Toni first got discovered, and then the girls went off to go do their own thing, okay? They have real family issues. The problem is that for some reason, you guys won't accept the fact that Tamar Braxton has been very consistent with who she is and how she presents herself. Now, whether you consider that problematic or not, that's neither here nor there. She has been very consistent, okay, with how she puts herself out there to the world.
True.
This is whether she was on the Braxton Family Values. This is whether she was on the Braxtons. This is whether she was on any of her spinoff shows. When she was on The Real, she has always been the exact same person. So her behavior is not just limited to her sisters. It is who she is. This over-the-top animated person. Even her sisters have admitted that she's been like that since she was a young child. The problem is that Towanda Braxton is actually the doll that y'all are trying to paint Tamar Braxton out to be.
Speak a word.
And I know that might be a hard pill for some of y'all to swallow, but let me tell you something. The longer that milk dud keeps getting on that TV screen and keeps trying to play the victim, the more them producers are going to keep calling her ass out left and right. Why? Because Tamar Braxton has a much bigger hand in how this show is being produced, which she did not have when the Braxton Family Values was going on. She didn't have nearly as much control, meaning she's not able to make sure that the truth is being told and shown so that it doesn't look like she's making up lies, which is the reason why y'all just witnessed Towanda get caught up in that damn lie about her trying to make it seem as if Tamar Braxton did not want to attend her wedding. Now, if you watch the show, you can clearly see that Towanda is full of shit, unfortunately. She don't like her sister. And baby, that is okay for you to admit. There are a lot of people in this world that have family members that they don't like. The problem is that you keep trying to act as if you do like her, that you do love her, that you do want support from her, when your actions keep showing otherwise.
Yes.
And then, instead of just admitting the fact that you don't like her, you try to push off this narrative to the viewers that Tamar Braxton is the villain and Tamar Braxton is giving you a reason to not like her. When in fact, my dear, you've... Now, the gag is, some of y'all refuse.
Baby, he spoke a word and then some. I couldn't have said it any better. Tamar captioned this post, letting y'all speak. Hashtag the Braxtons on WeTV. Y'all tearing us to shreds. P.S. I have zero control and only got sent the episodes 3 days ago. It's expired, so I didn't see all of it. Wow. Wow. Now, you know, they get sent the episodes. They're supposed to get them before they air, and you're sent a link or whatever, and it does expire after a certain time period. So they didn't even send it to her when they were supposed to. But regardless, I'm just happy that Towanda is finally being exposed and people are finally opening up their eyes to the bullshit.
Look at that smile. Look at that smile.
She might not really, but she not this. It's just uber frustrating because I waited my whole life to get to this point. And this is one of the biggest shows of my entire career and tour.
Now, this person reposted the episode on the Braxtons when Towanda and Trina and them bombarded Tamar on stage and interrupted her show, thinking it would be cute and funny when it was not. And Tamar, of course, was upset by it. But in their eyes, why she mad? We was just trying to show her some support and love. And no, you don't play with people like that, because guess what? Y'all would never do Toni like that. Never, ever, ever. Tamar captioned this: gaslighting is crazy and it eventually makes you bananas. This episode is wild. Okay? And it very much was, because they acted like, why she mad? Huh? Like they could not get it for the life of them, which was total BS.
Okay, you have to tell me what happened because no one is spilling the tea. I told her the reason that, there have been, some tension between she and I didn't speak for anyone else. Right. That's a good statement for me. She wasn't transparent with the way she went about the spinoff show. So, and instead of her saying, you know what, Towanda, you're right, I did go about it the wrong way, and I apologize, she denied it. We're all for Tamar's recent success, but the fact that she's been so aloof when it comes to her and what she's doing in her life makes us feel like she cares more about her career than her family. We've been a close-knit family, we've been a close sistership all our lives, and then why suddenly, why is there so many secrets, and why is it so, blatantly liarized? Exactly. And like I told her, this is just the tip of the iceberg. This isn't just the only issue that we're having. One of the things that is hurting our relationship with Tamar is that she feels free to criticize everybody's marriages. But when you try to talk about her Velcro with Vincent Herbert issue, she goes completely deaf. I think instead of having...
As far as Tamar not, I guess, telling them that she got a spinoff show or whatever, we don't know if she did or if she didn't. But regardless of the fact, she deserved that. She deserved that. She was the big catalyst of why the Braxtons blew up the way that it did after season 1. And let's not forget that she was the one that came up with this show idea. She was the one that wrote the intro jingle and everything. So if they offered her a spinoff, she was more than deserving of that. And y'all should have been nothing but happy. And that, hey, girl, you deserved it. You gave us this opportunity. We got a hit show. Now you got your own hit show. Now they were just mad because there's more money and more fame and more blessings coming to Tamar. And it to me, it was given. It just wasn't enough for them. It wasn't enough. And it's just like, can she have anything? Because once again, if Toni got her own spinoff show, it wouldn't have been nothing said. It would have been, oh, congratulations, Toni. Girl, bye.
And it really showed when Trina was proposed to at her birthday party, and Tamar showed her whole ass. And everybody's like, why would you propose to my sister at my birthday party? I don't know how nobody sliced that or diced that. You don't do that shit. It's my birthday. It's my day. It's my birthday party, bitch. It's about me. It's not about your engagement. And everybody was like, she didn't need to act like that. Why would she act like that? She's grown. Why do you think it's appropriate to propose to someone at their sister's birthday party? And how do you think they're supposed to react? I would have cussed all y'all out too. I would have told all y'all to get the fuck on too. Bitch, it's my birthday. I don't care how old I am. Like, that you don't do that. I wouldn't even want that. I wouldn't want to be proposed on somebody's birthday.
Yo, that episode was crazy. I remember doing my review for that episode because I was like, you gotta be motherfucking kidding me that they thought that it was okay for that man to propose to Trina at Tamar's birthday getaway vacation. Like, what? And we're genuinely like, why she mad? Once again, trying to gaslight her like she was in the wrong for feeling some type of way. That was her vacation, her birthday celebration. Why would you even want to take that moment away from somebody else and you trying to get into their family at that? Like, that's supposed to be something intimate between and for y'all. Like, could you not afford to do it on your own? Like, that was so weird to me. And I would have been upset too. And they literally tried to gaslight that girl into being like, you should not feel no type of way. We're sisters. No, bitch. No. I wish a motherfucker would. I wish. Like, that is crazy to me.
Just be having the opportunity to fix shit right in front of their face and they throw it away based, like, they pride just makes them throw all the opportunities to make shit right with each other away, and it aggravates me so. And I'm speaking heavily about it because it's going on in my family right now. Like, the generation that is in front of mine, just everybody's acting weird, but I'm not gonna get too far to that. Trina, you're right. Gabe isn't here to defend himself, but what would he be defending himself from when you experience the same monster that your niece has? You experience the same monster that both of your sons experience. Both of your sons don't like your ex-husband. What the fuck are you defending at this point? What are you holding on to? I would love it to be made clear. It couldn't be this much love in the world where it transcends into this man's death. Like, you have such a big opportunity to walk your niece through something traumatic, and you cut her off. As a matter of fact, you said on the show that my phone was on. She could have called me. She couldn't have, because the niece said herself, you stopped talking to her because you thought she messed with Gabe. We didn't even know it was Gabe until you said something. You stopped talking to her, according to the niece. You have such a grand opportunity to fix something so broken. And your pride and your ego would not let you go. Toni, I don't know what to think of you in this moment. I don't know what to think of you in this moment. I'm not about to act like Tamar is a saint, like,
period.
We'd see how Tamar get down over the years, but the fact that she's the only one showing up for her niece speaks volumes. Towanda, what do you mean Trina is a victim? A victim of what? Exactly. Stand with the man that tried to get in her niece's pants. Stay with the man that both her sons didn't like. What is Trina a victim of exactly? Where's her father? What did her father do? If I'm not wrong, I've been hearing some horrible information about the father too. Like, he tried her. What is this family doing? And then Evelyn got the nerve to be on. That show talking about, you just can't. I lost a child. Y'all can't keep acting like this. What are you doing as the head of this stanky ass fish? My God. But that's not this video about. This video, Trina, you have the opportunity to fix something, and you gon' that child ain't nothing like one of your family to protect you, and they look at you like you crazy for even saying something in the first place.
First of all, where do I know him from? He's been on television. Was he on like College Hill or something, or Sunday's Best? Do he know how to sing? Where do I know this gentleman from? His face is so familiar. I've seen him somewhere. Do y'all recognize him? Because I recognize him. But anywho, he spoke such a word as well. Yeah, I agree 1,000%, 1,000,000% with everything that he had to say. Tamar captioned this video, no shade to nobody, but if I knew what all I know now, I would have aired Gabe's ass out like I would have normally. But all this was kept from me till Ashley spoke out so that I wouldn't. I'm pissed that I didn't get that opportunity. This season has made me ridiculously traumatized and triggered, so fair warning. If I become more provoked, I'm going to get to the other conversation. And I guess she's talking about her own situation where she was molested. But I'm going to stop here for now. This is why I was scared and didn't want to promote, because I don't want to say nothing. But Family Secrets is real, and it will F you and your life up. It did for me. And now that I am healed and healing, I can't help but to help other people who grew up like me. Enough is enough. At some point, you have to do the right thing and show up for your younger self and other people who are hurting from other people's BS. So watch the damn show and please try and fix y'all effed up families like I'm trying to do. I still love them though. Woo! So they kept this from Tamar. I can see them doing it. I can so see them doing that. I can very well see it. I can see Trina and Towanda and hell even Toni and the brother keeping this all away from Tamar because they knew that Tamar would have aired his ass out. Wow. And that also makes it make sense as to why the brother sent his own child a cease and desist to not talk about it. And it makes perfect sense as to why the sisters then all sent Tamar a cease and desist to not talk about it on her podcast. Wow. Wow. Like I said, that family is sick. It is rotten to the core. It's so much work that needs to be done. But until people want to be real about it and really want to accept their place in the problems, it's never going to get solved. It's never going to get solved because everybody in that family is fucked up. From the daddy to the mama to the brother to the sisters, all of them are fucked up. Literally. And I'm just so happy that now they're being called to the table. I love that he got Toni ass together too, because Toni think that she is Saint Augustine or something. I don't know what the hell she be thinking she got going on when you over there married to a whole nigga named Birdman. What happened to that boy? Like, bitch, please. That shows me about everything I need to know about Toni. Yet you married to Birdman, bitch? Yeah, girl, get your goofy ass out of here. Well, Tamar said a mouthful without even really having to say a word. She let us, the viewers, speak for her, and a word was spoken once again. I think that a lot of people are on the right side of things when it comes to this whole entire situation. I wonder how the sisters are going to respond. I know that they are in a tizzy and have been all day because, like I said, Tamar been posting since the wee hours of this morning. So I know that there has been a group chat going on between Toni and Evelyn and Trina and Towanda. I know they've been talking because even Miss Evelyn got it, and the daddy child, because they all need to get it, to be honest with you. But yeah, WeTV, y'all wanted her to promote, she promoted. I bet you they won't ask her to promote no more, or they might ask her to promote, because all of this is just drawing up more and more drama and controversy, and it's going to have more viewers watching the show. So hey, y'all let me know what y'all think about all of this. Let's talk about it down below in the comment section. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know my videos drop. T Squad, I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.